Hi everyone, welcome to another episode. On today's episode, we're going to be focusing on dessert. Fall's here, so I wanted to do something good for the fall. So I'm going to show you how to make a salted caramel pumpkin bread pudding. So stay tuned, I'll be showing you how to do that right away.
Yeah. Whenever you rap, it's embarrassing. I blow through the shit like a terrorist. I'm puffing and Drake's on the terraces. Tonight I'll be up in the air again. And now I like making appearances. She loving the fact I'm American. They tell me that I need a therapist. And lately I've been acting arrogant. Whenever you rap, it's embarrassing. I blow through the shit like a terrorist. I'm puffing and Drake's on the terraces. Tonight I'll be up in the air again. And now I like making appearances. She loving the fact I'm American. They tell me that I need a therapist. And lately I've been acting arrogant.
I've been in the car doing it my way. Pushing, flipping triple digits on the highway.
Alright, now that we're ready to start and we have all our ingredients together, the first thing we're going to do is get a mixing bowl. Stainless steel preferably, because we don't want any of the oxidation or the different kind of chemicals getting into this bread pudding since it's custard based. So what we're going to do first is take 1 quart of heavy cream and put it in our bowl. Pour it in nice. I'm using 100% heavy cream. Don't substitute on this. You need the high fat content. Then we're going to start cracking the whole eggs. You need 8 whole eggs in the bowl. So crack your whole eggs.
They still sleeping, but it's okay. I'm still not in.
Now we're going to put the 1 cup of pumpkin puree in. I have unsweetened pumpkin puree since I'm going to sweeten it with natural sugar anyway. So all you need is 1 cup.
But my addict unfinished, an addict with a vision, cause I'm at it, not quit.
1 cup of sugar.
Necessary, that's how we gon'
1 tablespoon of vanilla.
up is where I'm headed.
1 tablespoon cinnamon. 1 tablespoon pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice you can get at any store, so don't worry about that. I know that's something that most people haven't seen.
Angels watch my health. I stay about it. I'm not.
Now we're gonna whisk all our ingredients together. The last thing you saw there going in was the 1 tablespoon of ginger. Make sure to whisk nicely. Take your time. You want to incorporate all the eggs and all the different spices in there. So you got to really take your time when you're doing this mixture whisking together. And control your whisk so you don't get so much air into this batter. This batter basically is almost like a flan batter or a souffle batter. So you want not that much air, but nice smooth consistency all the way through. So just really take your time and beat the mixture right.
They heard me overseas, now I'm growing like Rogaine. By any means necessary, that's how we get it. Time to lay my foot down, cause it's up where I'm headed.
I count blessings, not my ills.
We ain't stopping till we get there, man.
I don't dwell. I see time is all my wealth. All these angels watch my health.
Now it's time to cut the bread for the bread pudding. I'm going to use 1 loaf of salted caramel bread. So what I'm going to do first is just take nice slices, about 1/2 inch thick.
This world where they've been doubting, that's my code.
Now that I have all my slices taken out, I'm going to start dicing them. Again, about 1/2 inch dice. So 1/2 inch sideways, 1/2 inch straight up and down.
Hey man, welcome to the Bay Area. No, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Looking up, there's always sky. Rest your head, I'll take you high. We won't fade into darkness. Won't let you fade into darkness. Why worry now? You'll be safe. Hold my hand.
Now you have it all diced. We're going to add all the bread that we just diced into our mixture and start tossing it together. We're using a rubber spatula, making sure to let it soak. I like to mix this and set it aside for about maybe 10 minutes to even 20 minutes at times, because bread sometimes acts really weird, especially if it's kind of dried out. It won't soak up the nice custard you made. So you want to take your time and really let that soak in. In the meantime, you can get everything else ready. You got to preset your oven to 350 low if you're using a convention, or 350 standard, so you can get that set up. And then you got to get the ramekins ready. I'm going to use regular 8-ounce ramekins for this, but you can make this mixture, put it into just a single a single unit, or you can go individuals, but I'm doing 8-ounce individuals, so I'm going to get those ready right now. So here I have my 8-ounce ramekins. I'm going to take some pan spray and spray the bottoms. This is very important because it's going to make it easier to come out. After that, I poured it in and I set it aside. Now I have them in hotel pans. At this point, what I'm going to do is add some water. The water is going to act like a little steam barrier, so when it goes inside the oven, it will prevent it from drying out because it is a custard. Bread pudding basically is a custard, so that's what it's a quick tip. Now it's in the oven at 350 low. It's going to stay in here for 45 minutes. Here they are out of the oven. As you can see, nice and golden brown. An easy way to check is using a toothpick. Now I'm going to take a knife and run around the edges of the souffle cup. This is going to break it up and make it easier to flip out. There's a little bit of warmth, so you can see how my hands are kind of trembling a little bit, but you can let it sit if you're kind of hard, if it's hard for you to hold the heat. Time to decorate the plate. So what I use on the bottom is just some caramel sauce. I put my bread pudding right in the middle, and I'm going to just powder it with some powdered sugar. So there you go. See how easy it is to make a salted caramel bread pudding. I hope you liked it. It was influenced with the pumpkin. Pumpkin is my favorite flavor right now for the fall. Very simple. You can substitute the bread. I use salted caramel bread in this recipe, but you can use anything you want, like challah or even like a rye or something like that. So hopefully you can do a bread pudding like this for the fall. As always, you can follow me on Instagram at chefjesseq, on Twitter at chefjesseq, Facebook at chefjesseq. Stay tuned. Every week a new episode drops Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at 7 a.m. As always, leave me any comments, any feedback. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss any content. Stay tuned to next week for a new video. Take it easy. Bye.
I'm spending all of my dough. I'm spending all of my cash. All this money that I ever had, I put that shit on my tab. 12 o'clock and I'm fucked up. Oh damn, I'm smashed. I got fine women and fine drinks.